Hey, I'm Marten. I'm the founder and CEO of Gamecan. And today I was invited here to talk about why we rewrote our game 3 times. And by rewriting, what we mean is that games usually are made based on a game design document, and then it goes into development. But before we get into any of that, I want to talk a bit about myself. So yes, I have a company that makes games, but actually my background is that for like 15 years I'm a breaker. And before you ask, yes, I can do a backflip. My first business was a dance studio that has its 7th year now, and we have over 240 students. And how I got into making games, or ended up making games, was that how many of you can you show with their hands play video games, maybe on a daily basis or weekly? Nice, you can stay. But me, all my life I've been playing video games. I think during the ages of like 3 to 8 maybe, I was born in 1990, I had 8 Famicoms that always broke down in just like a few months, and those are the ones with the yellow cassettes. But the most important moment in my life was 1996. I was 6 years old, and my father and my uncle brought this new type of console it was on a Saturday. And it was a PlayStation 1, and it was like the nice little sleek one, not the C container. And there was a game called Tekken 2 that I was able to play with my brother. And that I could play against him, and the game looked so good, I got into competitive gaming. Now I'm going to drink some water. And one of the games I played a lot was this one, Assassin's Creed. Honestly, I think I've put over 3,000 hours into that game, and mainly multiplayer. And we had a clan, we won some European championships. It was like the teams were 4 people large. And one moment, because a team member knew that I have a background in video production, I have over 100 videos under my belt, he asked that, yo, my friend is making a game. Can you come and use After Effects skills to make a really cool main menu? And I said, okay, can you give me a project file? Because I had some experience with different projects, my own company. I thought there needs to be some documentation on what you want to do. And he asked me, like, a project what? I was like, okay, screw the main menu, just open a notepad file, write down stuff that you want in the game, and we'll continue from there. And he did this, and after some research on my own side, because I got interested, I found out there's such a thing called the game design document, which states like the rules of the game, the victory conditions, how you move the character, where the camera is, and so on. And when I was invited to the team, there were 3 people. And thanks to the research on the game design document, I also learned a bit about the structure of a company for game development. So, thanks to that structure, I found some extra people, like 4 people, I think, from different Facebook groups, like a concept artist, a composer. The composer is still with us. So I did a lot for them, even though they just asked if I can make a main menu for them. Out of the blue, the main guy said that, okay, can you take over the project? You seem to be doing well with like leadership, research, management. I'm like, hell no. I know nothing about making games. So that left there for some time, and it was really eating me from inside out because it was such an exciting opportunity. So what happened, I turned my home into a cave, and for 2 months I taught myself everything I can about making games. I remember reading an 800-page PDF just about analytics and history about the video game industry to understand better how would it be possible to move forward from here. And then I took over the team in January 2015, and that's when we first rewrote the game. So the game was this. It was the notepad stated, robots fighting on a planet called Sector 9. How we rewrote it was robots on a planet called Elido, which looked like that, and added the mechanic of cold and hot zones that, like if you are a robot with your armor and it's really hot, it melts down and bullets go through that really fast and easy, and it was just such an amazing idea to pursue. And then we grew to 30 people, some with more experience, some with less experience. For that, I had to do hundreds of Skype interviews, and those 30 people worked for free, without no revenue share, royalties, anything, just for our company culture and the mission we were on, for free for a long time. And with them, in January 2016, we raised an investment on Fundwise. And that time, how we sold the project, we put a lot of effort and a lot of emphasis on the look of the game and the fact that we have 30 people, which is BS now if I think about it. And with that money, we continued development for some time, with some full-time people, some part-time people, and we rewrote the game. So it became a fast-paced shooter with some free running, and you could get some points for free running. So if you wall run, you get 20 points. If while still in there, you shoot the enemy in the head, you get like ×2. And it was pretty cool. We were excited about the idea, we were having fun with the game, and then we put it on Kickstarter, and that was like November 2016, and we failed big time with Kickstarter. Oh man. The main thing we failed with was we had this big vision. We were going to shoehorn esports. Like, this is an esports game from day one, and booyah. And we totally failed to communicate the excitement to the gamers. So in like a week or so, or a few weeks, we raised 10% of the goal and canceled. And that was one single moment when the team really took a big moral hit and some of the people left. Now, for those who know me, when poop hits the fan, I like to believe that my middle name is persistence. Some of my friends believe it's either naive or at least bonkers. So what I did for 1.5 years, I continued looking for an investment. And in summer 2018, not long ago, we raised 300,000 euros. We compressed the team size to have less people, but ones with more experience, and that is the single best decision I have made for Gamecan. Right now, our team is growing by 1 person per month, and I think today there's 11, next week there's going to be 12, and we outsource some of the artwork. And, you know, I told we rewrote our game 3 times. I've only told about 2. So the third one, compared to anything in the past, our fans have gone crazy about the ideas that we have shared with them. So, if you're a gamer, and maybe you played some games in the end of the 90s, imagine Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but as a third-person shooter without the skateboard. Grinding rails, running walls, sliding gaps, and you will be combining acrobatic tricks with kickass weapon mastery. Overstep is a future sport of 2 teams of 5 human-controlled robots entertaining a crowd on super-funded arenas. And you can follow Overstep Game on Facebook and Instagram. And right now, everything is going smoothly, everyone is fucking happy, and we're going to release this summer. I still have 3 minutes, and you can email me if you maybe want to, learn more about the company and maybe work with us.
I love it. Beautiful. Any questions for Marten?